Hi guys, I'm Malcolm from A1 Australia PT IELTS and NAATI coaching. This is the scorecard of one of our students, Nikhil. You can see this is his score of 3rd February 2025. So that's around 1 week earlier from today, approximately. Now in this test, you can see that his listening score is fantastic. It's 87. Reading is 88, which is again amazing. And speaking and writing are stuck at 78, 78. Very unfortunate. So obviously Nikhil asked me immediately, like a lot of you asked me, right, that Malcolm, should I apply for re-evaluation? My honest answer to him was no, don't. You know the reason why? Because if we apply for re-evaluation, there is a very high chance that the score might go up in speaking or listening. But most likely the writing score will not change. And hence I told him, however upsetting it might sound, don't apply for re-evaluation. It will not help you. Your speaking might cross 78 plus, which we were pretty confident it would go up with rechecking, but writing, no. Now you can see listening is 87, writing is 78, which means there is a pretty high chance that he did not insert the sentences in the essay template properly. The thing is that if we repeat a lot of words again and again, like the same topic words again and again multiple times in the essay, or if the sentence structure is too simple, there are not enough compound or complex sentences, the writing score does not cross 79. However hard we try, there is a very high chance it will not cross 79. So I gave him a few suggestions and let me share those. But before that, let's see his new scorecard. Now, this is Nikhil's new result, latest result of his recent test, which he took just 1 or 2 days earlier. You can see an amazing improvement, right? Band 9 in listening, band 9 in speaking, and band 9 in writing also. Now, you might be wondering, what did he change? Yes, reading in the last attempt was 88 for him. In this attempt, after 1 week, it came down a bit to 83. But eventually he got 89 overall and managed to claim 20 points for his PR. Now, what exactly did he change? What was my honest suggestion to him, my feedback? The first thing is I told him every day, if you want, send some essays and SST. These are the two main tasks which a lot of people struggle with. I know there are a lot of templates available on YouTube. Even on our channel, we have got like close to 40,000 subscribers worldwide. A lot of people follow our templates, our strategies, but the problem is if we don't know how to use a template, it won't fetch us any good marks. It won't fetch us any good results. So I, explained to him which type of sentences we need to write, at least 2 compound sentences and at least 2 complex sentences in the essay. And apart from that, there were silly mistakes which are happening in his case with summarized spoken text. He was pretty accurate with write from dictation. He was not adding extra words at all. And he was pretty accurate with listening fill in the blanks. And a lot of things which we don't realize is that a lot of times we make a lot of mistakes in reading, writing fill in the blanks. You saw that in his previous test, his reading was 88. In this test, it's 83. So probably he has a very high success rate, accuracy rate in his reading, writing blanks, which is contributing massively to his successful outcome in the writing score. Like you can see a band 9 in writing, which is amazing, right? 90 or 89, that's a pretty good score. So my suggestion to all of you who are struggling specifically with speaking or writing, reading, listening, could be anything. I'll just give a few rules. If you haven't saved this video, make sure you save it. Also, we provide online classes for PT, face-to-face classes for PT, and online classes for NAATI and IELTS preparation as well. The first step is, in describe, image and retell lecture, try to frame meaningful sentences. You can use any template which you want, but please don't speak too fast. Don't speak a lot of useless words in the template. Like I can see a beautiful image. Words like beautiful, they are not going to help you in the content. Tip number 2, in retell lecture, you can still use templates, like good connectors like moreover, additionally, furthermore, lastly, at the beginning of each sentence. But try to frame sentences on your own from the keywords which you have noted from the lecture. Basically, you need to understand the lecture. If you understand it properly, only then you'll be able to frame sentences which are meaningful. Tip number 3, in write essay, whichever template you follow, please don't do 2 things. First, please don't repeat the same topic word 5 to 10 times in your entire essay. Don't do that. Your PTE writing score will be quite low if you keep on doing that. And my second suggestion is don't write very simple sentences. You need to learn how to write a few complex sentences and a few compound sentences. If you want some tips, you can watch our previous videos in which I've explained how to write. I've given good examples of complex sentences. Just scroll down and you'll see some pretty good videos. The last tip is summarize spoken text. Don't fit in random words. You need actual keywords which make sense in the context of the audio. I'll give a small example. Let's say there's a passage about mass graves in Sweden. Now let's say I write mass graves. Somebody writes only like the word Sweden, and the third student writes mass, let's say the sentences the speaker was talking about mass graves in Sweden. Who will get maximum points? I have written mass graves, a second student has written Sweden, and the third student has written the entire noun phrase mass graves in Sweden. Obviously the third student will get more points in content and he will get 79% listening. So it's very important to pick up words properly which are meaningful in context. Make sure you like this video and save this video for future reference. It will really help you. And if you need any classes for PTE, IELTS or NAATI, make sure you contact us. Our information will be there in the comment section. Thank you. I'm Malcolm.